Hey guys, sorry it's a little dark. I'm using my tablet because my phone is charging. Excuse my looking down. I made a few notes for what I want to talk about. Trisha asked me earlier on the post that I had on our page about what you guys need help with this week, and she asked me to kind of talk about how to reel in those distributors that are kind of on the edge about joining. First off, I want to say don't jazz it up. Don't make this company seem like some amazing get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. We all know it's not. We've all worked really hard to be where we are. So don't make it seem like this is going to be something that happens overnight for these people, because they're going to be disappointed and they're not going to end up working, so why even have them sign up to start with? Be real with them. I mean, were you scared before you started? I know I was. I followed Brittany for months before I signed up as a distributor. I became a loyal customer first, actually, and then I kind of just decided, hey, why not? After talking to her a little bit about the whole being a pyramid scheme and, same thing everyone asks. Tell them you were scared. You had the same exact feelings that they had. Make them feel comfortable. Make them feel like this is something that they can do. This isn't something that's out of their reach. What was it that drew you in? What did your upline say that sold you? Pretty sure you probably weren't just first post that came up, join for $99, and you're like, yes, sign me up. Where do I get started? I'm sure a few people do that, but most people aren't like that. Most people want proof that this is going to work. Most people want to know that this isn't a scam. They want to know that it's real money. They want to know that there's a way to do this, even though they see all these millions of people doing it, all their friends do it, and all that stuff. They want to know what you went through. You don't have to give them numbers of what you make or how many distributors are on your team or anything like that. Just be real with them. Be personable. Tell them exactly what you went through right before you started. Did you join right away? Or was there something that me or Brianna or Shelby or Brittany said that was like, hey, light bulb? Was there a specific personal post that we made that was just like, hey, this girl's real. She's the real deal. I want to do that. For me, I saw Brittany living life. I saw her having a blast. It wasn't really about how much money she made, because I don't really need a lot of money. It would be nice to, have my $500 a month to pay my student loan is all I really wanted. But seeing her just living life and enjoying every single moment of being home with her dogs and being able to do whatever she wanted was really appealing to me, and I really wanted that. I don't want to go work in a bakery under someone. Baking is my passion, but I don't want to be stuck in a certain niche. I want to do my own thing, and for that I need to stay home. I need to get my licenses, bake out of the house in a commercial kitchen. I can't do that if I have a job, if I have a 9-to-5 job. And most of you that know me, even just looking through my Facebook, but especially those that I've met, know that I'm not the sit behind a person kind of desk. I've got to be out exploring or, on an adventure somewhere. I have to be moving and doing something. But those people aren't going to sign up right away. Some of them are going to drag you along for months, and they're going to taunt you, and you're going to really be like, oh yes, they're signing up tonight, and then they're like, oh, I don't get paid until next Friday, and you're like, awesome, never going to hear from you again. Sometimes you don't, but keep in touch with them. Be personal. Don't mention it works at all. Just don't do it. Don't say anything about it. It naturally comes up in the conversation. I promise you, 90% of the time it comes up. Start your conversation with, hey, how have you been? I noticed that, you just passed your college class. Congratulations. You just had a baby. Anything, notice something on their page. Comment on something. If you're interacting with your followers, you're going to have something to talk to them about that's not It Works related. You just dyed your hair this color. Love it. Something simple. It's gonna come up. This is what you do. This is your life. It's a part of your life. Sorry, it's not all your life. It's definitely a big part of your life, and it's gonna come up, whether or not it has to do with having a baby and wanting to lose a few pounds, or whether it has to do with, they just lost a job, or the girl that I was talking to last night, she's about to have surgery and she's going to be out of her job for a couple of weeks, couple months maybe. And she just wants to be able to make a little extra money so that she knows that she's in the clear. And she knows that this is something that she'll be able to do from home. Not everyone's a rock star, like super quick, grabbing up the distributors like nobody's business. It took me 3 months to get my first distributor, and I didn't even get them myself. Brittany was about to promote Double, and I was on her top line. I needed that spot filled. Boom. She gave me a distributor. So I was all excited about the distributor, but I didn't actually sign a distributor for 4 months. And that second distributor I signed was my husband. So it's not all going to happen overnight. People want to watch and see it working. They want to know that it's real. They're not just going to assume that you're some great, wonderful person and this is going to happen for everybody. They want proof. And they're going to see proof by you being personable. Sorry. They're not going to see it in Join My Team for $99 posts. I don't know if any of you guys are friends, or if all of you guys are friends with Brittany on Instagram. But for those of you who are, you see her posts. I mean, go through her Instagram feed. Go through any of the top leaders' Instagram feeds or Facebooks, and you're not going to see a bunch of ads. You're not going to see a bunch of, greens and Join My Team. And you're going to see a lot of living, experiencing life, using the products, sure, but not an ad that says, here's greens, here's this wrap. No, it's Wednesday, I'm wrapping. Who's with me? Who's wrapping? What area should I wrap? What area are you going to wrap? Be personable. Engage with your followers. The next thing, the main thing, is this right here. Probably backwards, but this says follow, follow, follow. Say you start off this business, I think I started with maybe 300 followers on Instagram. And I kept posting and posting, and I kept asking Brittany, I'm like, nobody's interacting, nobody's commenting on my things, nobody seems really interested, what am I doing wrong? Well, she said, you're not going to see any action with those 300 people, because those same 300 people are going to keep saying their same ads, and they're going to keep feeling the same exact way. A few of them might change their minds, and a few of them might be drawn in, but those same 300 people aren't all going to join your team. They're not. Most of them are going to block you and move on. It's happened. We've all been there. If you don't increase your followers, you're setting yourself up to fail. If your market is this big, that's as big as your business is going to get. If you want to be a presidential diamond, if you want to be an ambassador, a black diamond eventually, you have to expand your market to everyone, not just 300 people. Those 300 people are going to be gone. They're not going to be there for your whole It Works journey. They're not. Just throwing it out there. You want a market where new people are constantly seeing your product. There are so many people that haven't heard of this company. I know your brother's sister's cousin sells It Works. But that doesn't mean that all these countries that we aren't in have someone selling products, because we're not there. There are so many people that have not heard of this company. It's your job to go out and find them, to draw them in, and tell them about this company. Talk to them like you're talking to a friend, not like you're pitching them a business opportunity. Tell them how this has changed your life and how it's helped you. And that's how you're going to get more distributors and grow your team, is being yourself and being real and telling these people that you had the exact same fears that they had. I want to challenge you guys. This one's kind of more personal, but write in the comments, what was it that drew you in? I told you guys mine. It was Brittany's just love of life and living. But what made you make that leap? I'm sure you were watching and watching and watching. What was that one thing, or that, several things that you saw? What actually did you see that made you want to join? Because that's going to help you figure out what your followers and what your market is seeing, and versus what you want them to see. versus what you want them to feel, because you want them to feel the way you felt when you were being drawn into this business. Okay, guys? Anyway, so post those in the comments. And I love you guys, and I hope you all have a good night.